anybody finds a grenade without a pin, that's mine.
Haven't you won the war yet?
Hey, you said you was dead.
Hello everybody, it's me, Unfriendly Porcupine, and today we are reviewing the anticipated Mega Construx Call of Duty World War II Battle Pack, retailing for roughly about $40 and containing 415 pieces, and also containing 18 figures because both of the doggies and both of the teams are counted as figures. This is what the front looks like, this is what the back looks like. I really like just how they did all of these accessories right here. It's very nice the way they laced it out. I'm glad that they still keep on doing it just like the old days. The back of the box is excellent. However, I really wish they continued with the photos they used to do back in the day, like how you seen with the previous ones. Yeah, I mean, this is cool, like, yay, CGI, but also it's like the real life photo is so much more cooler. I think it would actually help the set sell much more better, but then again, if they stopped doing it, clearly it might have cost them more than it was making. Also, with my particular set, there actually has been a boo-boo, or a weird phenomenal thingy, so maybe I got super lucky. This figure right here has the incorrect arm pieces color. So yeah, you can see right here, they're supposed to be gray just like the coat over there, but they're green. And also the hat is dark green, making me think, this must be the American. And then when I look over here, hey, what happened? Where did the coat go? So, is this the American? Or is this the American? So that might be the German, even though the Americans are on this side. And this might be the American, even though the Germans are on this side. But then why does the American have the German coat? And why does the German have the... I don't know, it's just weird. Here's the German commander with the gray arms. And then the American one over here. So what exactly is going on with green and body parts and everything? Anyways, enough of that, and let the unboxing process begin. So here we just have a few tapes on the sides. You can just use pencil, no need to use knife. Once you get a good cut, or use a nail, there you go. It's open, yay! You pull this figure out, you pull the rest of this stuff out. Oh wow, my, there's a lot of goodies over here. Then you take out this part. Boink, boink, boink. Well, come on, pencil, there we go. Poke the hole in there, then the nail can finish the job. Boink. And yep, that's it. That's everything this box comes with. Well, it's just figures, so. Well, mainly just figures. And here's the magnificent instruction. Let's get this puppy open. Wow. Ooh, would you look at that? Very nice. Very nice. A friendly porcupine, very much like. Yes, yes. Well, I'll meet you back once all of the figures are built up. Upon further inspection, it really looks like this is actually the American with the German coat, and this is the German with the American vest. See, like, that's the only thing that has been swapped. So technically, yeah, these are the correct figures, it's just that has been swapped, making them look very off. If we just swap these around, then there will be no problem. Now that I switched them around, yeah, it's weird that they came in a package like that, but see, now they are correct. And here is everything out of the box. You have the Americans on the left and the Germans on the right. Let's begin with the terrains. Starting off with the first buildable structure, which is this excellent cover buildable structure. It's perfect for situations, for example, let's see, what's a good figure? This is a good figure. This figure right here, it's perfect for cover. So figure can easily duck down between this cover. All you have to do is just kneel. You can duck down and get a better shot. Blink, right there. You can make the aesthetic look like the part. And then of course you can make them duck right behind over here. So there's two. Unfortunately, the made in China print right here may get annoying, but thankfully it's in a spot that isn't too like super crazy annoying. So it looks really awesome. Plus, I really like that they gave it a print right here. So yeah, That little print kind of gives it that rust, and also right here, the little speckle right here also gives it a nice rust. For the base plate, they use the smaller base plate, which works. I mean, it's a little bit wobbly. I wish it was a little bit bigger, so that way your figure could actually, you know, have studs to stand here, but it's okay. It works. One thing I really like is when they use these type of bricks. You know, these kind of bricks, they're not like the solid bricks, they're like the one with the little edges and curved out. Those type of bricks, man, I'm telling you, I love those bricks.
Bricks, damn, I love them bricks.
Legit, these are one of the best bricks that you can get. These type of bricks, it's hard to get them, so when you do, I really appreciate it. The plant over here is done very nice. It's just your standard plant. It's a solid good green color. Must be getting a lot of nitrogen. Maybe the Germans decided to, you know, urinate on the bush a little bit. Okay, enough of this. Let's continue. To terrain number 2. So it's this terrain with the sandbaggies. Yay, you get 3 sandbaggies, which is good. I wish you got more sandbaggies, but hey, at least you get sandbaggies. And look at this. They are done very well. They're basically in that desert speckle color. So if you know what the desert Humvee looks like, or the desert truck, then you'll know what speckle it is. They also got a plant growing right in the wood, which, okay, it works, I guess. Yeah, this plank right here is a good piece. I like it when they use it. You can see the texture that they have in there. This piece right here with the rubber, I wish it was a little bit more tighter. I mean, on the instructions, you can see it right here. It shows it to be quite tight. So maybe you have to lower it down a bit. That doesn't really help the situation much, so yeah. I think it just happens to be the way the sandbags are arranged. So if you attach them more better, then I guess it will be tighter. I like how they use the sandbaggies. I wish they included more, but I also don't really like how it's just the sandbaggie that's holding it. But this piece right here, this is one of the best pieces. Knockoffs just cannot do it right. Because Mega Construx actually has very good bending. And you're very unlikely to actually snap it. Knockoffs, they cannot bend this very nicely. Mega Construx can. Which is one of the reasons to actually get Mega Construx over knockoffs. So it's very valuable to get this piece. We don't get it enough, so they really need to include more of this piece. Moving on to the next buildable thing, which is the barrel, which is actually supposed to be part of this. But yeah, it's essentially a gunmetal barrel with nice speckle. Moving on, we have this turret over here. Now, about this turret, it looks the part. You can see it right here. Yeah, this is an excellent turret. I like the aesthetic of it. However, it cannot turn left and right. It only has up and down movement, which is such a bummer. It's like an epic fail. So let's say you have your figure, right? You grip, boink, you grip, boink, and there you go. Now you have your figure assembled and it looks good. So if you want to rotate it, this is what you're going to have to do, which really sucks. I really wish this thing actually came on a rotator, so that way the figure, you see, yeah, that's one part to me that kind of kills this build a little bit. However, for what you do get, these pieces are very good, and hopefully you can fix that up if you build it yourself. I just really wish they did that from the get-go. Anyway, something really good that they done here. You see this piece right here? Yeah, that part of the piece right there is actually painted. Yep. So if I take this piece off, this is all one piece. And that's the painted part right there. And I'm telling you, I really like it. Like, man, I really like the paint applications they done with this set. It's the big set, so it deserves paint applications, and they applied it exactly where it needed to go. As for these little bottom pads right here, they hold, they do their job, but sometimes they get a little bit loose, which is, I guess it's not good for rough play, but it's very good for display. I mean, it will hold its position. You can rotate it like this, you can bend it like that, you can do all sorts of stuff, and of course you can articulate this part right here. That's how they look like. That's the little mold that they used. Looks really tough. Anyways, moving on to the side right here, you can see this is how they did the bullets. So the bullets attach inside like that. Sometimes it's a bit hard to get that piece, so you can use like a rifle and just kind of push it in there, like that, and then you get it in there pretty tight. However, you see this? You might not like that aesthetic that it looks like it's coming out, and you want it to be pushed in. Well, guess what? You actually can do that. If you push it in tight enough, there you go. Now you actually make it look like the whole entire thing is actually full of bullets, until that happens. So yeah, it's a temporary thing. If you just want to get that one shot, then go for it, but expect it to rebound back again. This is one of those pieces knockoffs do very well, but also does Mega Construx. Mega Construx seems to be a bit more tighter in its rubber, while the knockoffs are a bit more flimsy, or not maybe flimsy, more stretchable in a strange way. They move way much more smoother. But maybe that's not what you want. Maybe you want the more sturdiness of the Mega Construx. Me, I like to have both options. Anyways, moving on to the last and final terrain, or buildable thing, which is the care package. Yep, they got that check alright. They actually included a care package, and this is a set that desperately needed one, so I am so happy that they included a care package. You can see they also gave the care package a very, very nice print. I like that print over there. Plus the nice speckle color of it. It's an excellent care package. Also, this thing is jam-packed with accessories. I can almost barely shake them, that's how jam-packed they are. And look at this. Boom. 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 Why are my accessories not flying out? Huh? Look at that. Look how much I can just toss it. And it's not flying out at all. I just really love that. That's sturdiness. Now I'm only playing this rough just to show you, because this is a review, the roughness that you can play it at. Boom. Now, if we actually take off the lid, you can just see just how stacked tight that was. Yeah, and there are quite a lot of accessories here. And since we are here, we might as well talk about the accessories. So for the flamethrower, you also get this extra flamethrower piece. Yes, that will be needed when I talk about the flamethrower figure. So here you get all of your standard World War II accessories in the dark green color and in the light brown tan color. So that's excellent. Of course, these are all the accessories that I did not use for the figures when I followed the instructions to 100%. So when you follow the instructions to 100%, these are the accessories that are left over. Of course, you can build them any way you want to. So you get these type of pieces right here. You also get these right here. These are essentially the German World War II grenades. You also get the American ones, so you get 3 of these. 2 of them are already being used for other figures, and 3 of these, the German ones. And the design for the German ones are actually very well. I think in some ways it's actually better than the knockoffs. However, the knockoffs have their A game because they can actually have an attachable point on the throwable German grenades. Yeah, kind of wish they also implemented that, but then again, it wouldn't be very buildable. Yeah, it's just a buildable thing, so if you don't like these German grenades, well, now you get these very useful top pieces. And if you're wondering why I did this, I simply did this because I didn't want the rope to actually slide away. Here, let me show you. If you have care package, right? If you put this rope in here, let me show you the thing. You see that? The rope piece can just slide in, which means it can slide out when you're playing. Oh no, I lost the rope piece. So with these pieces, this is the only accessory that can actually fly out of your care package. That's why you attach it to a weapon. And of course, you also get all of your flash and muzzle pieces, which are very well done, and they attach very well to rifles. So you get 2 of these bursts, and you get 4 of these. Now, of course, these bursts can be combined to do this type of effect, which is excellent. It's more for like a sniper rifle effect. However, big super duper epic fail, especially when they use the older models, right here, this rifle, right? With this piece, you can't really use that piece that you would actually attach it to. Where exactly would it go? That's not right. It's supposed to go right there. But since it was not designed with that intention, that's why the design was done that way. So that is the only bummer. Since they use these type of weapons, you can't get it to work. However, it works perfectly fine. For example, you can attach this there, and boom, you got the example working just right. It really does look good. And of course, if you don't want that sniper rifle to be super powerful, you can just attach it like this. I really like that customization. And now to put all of the accessories back where they came from. And they close up very nicely. Moving on to the figures, the main attraction of this set. The main reason why you would actually want to buy it, and the main reason why you're probably watching this review. Yes, speaking of which, if you like it so far, leave it a like. Anyways, we'll start off with the American side of figures. This one right here is the Commander. So he's the one that comes with the revolver. This is the one you see right on the front package. I really like how they gave him that nice white color for their hair, making him a bit more of an older sailor, which is tough. He also comes with the revolver holster because this type of belt right here does not holster one. because it's the more rubbery coat type of belt, which is very good. It's actually kind of a thick rubber, so it doesn't bend as much, but maybe that's actually a good thing. I also like how they have a paint application. This revolver right here, a very, very excellently painted revolver. Moving on to the helmet, that's the type of print that they actually gave them right there. That is an excellent tough print right there. Also, I really, really wish these figures had painted eyes, but at least they are not cold. So, yay! This is something I can settle with because I can actually paint them. And on top of that, a super nice bonus, no made in China print on any of the figure stands. The only China is right in the mold. And this print, which I already discussed. Anyways, enough of you. Here's figure number 2, a generic World War II American soldier. Especially that gun though. That rifle right here is a very excellent rifle. I mean, look at that. You have that excellent paint application right there. The silver color, like, mwah! I absolutely, mwah, mwah! I can't give enough, mwah! It's so good. Like, legit, one of the best painted applications ever. Plus, I really like how they even got that little trigger part right there. Like, very, very good. And of course, with this figure, excellent color choice. Nothing too out of the crazy ordinary, except his helmet right here is actually a little bit of a different texture. I'll show you in comparison with this figure, right here, who's a very similar figure. You can see different texture. I like that. This is the one that was used in the World War II Winter Soldiers. Yeah, same cap, but now done in the green color. I like the diversity. Very excellent. Anyways, moving on to figure number 3, which you have already seen. He comes with this rifle right here. Excellent paint job. It's actually pretty standard for what they have done already. Also, this type of belt, excellent. He comes with the green backpack, which is a nice darker green color, which is different from this. And he also comes with a grenade. Very excellent. Also, one more thing before I move on. You can see even the eyebrows are different colors. Very good. Very attention much to detail. Moving on, we have figure number 4, which is done in a different skin tone. If you pay attention or notice, check this out. See? It's a different skin tone. And I really, really appreciate it when Mega Bloks or Mega Construx does different type of skin tones. Like, very good job. You have this type of skin tone, you have this type of skin tone, and you also have this type of skin tone. Very excellent range of skin tones. I love it. Mwah. As for the figure, you can see he has the ordinary green colored pants and a slightly darker colored shirt, which also looks a bit more matte. You can see it's not as shiny as compared to the pants. Attention to detail. Also, that's how the revolver is done. It's kind of done in that, well, what's a good color to describe it? Shit color? I don't know. No, let's be nice, for real. This is actually a good color. Just a nice green-brown color. There we go. It really is a good color. Plus, it's excellent for camouflage, so yeah. I just don't know what else to call it other than green-brown kind of color. It really is a good color, like legit. So look at that revolver. Stop it, I'm really mortified. Bro, how you fuck that up? It's clearly a sniper rifle. Revolver. Anyways, enough of crazy unfriendly porcupine mistakes. Let's move on to the backpack. Yes, you get the camper style backpack. It's a very nice backpack. I like that mold. They should use it a lot more often. And for those who are wondering what the inside looks like, that's what the inside looks like. And it attaches very, very well. Just like that. Anyways, enough about you. Let's move on to the next figure. Figure number 5, who comes with literally, I think, the best painted shotgun that they have. This is actually, well, at least my favorite. You see, this is such an excellent painted shotgun. Perfectly used, for example, your modern Call of Duty Soldiers. Legit, it looks like something a badass Savage would use in an 80s movie. It looks so fucking tough. Kind of reminds you of something even Terminator would use. You just cut off this part right here. Like, damn, it is just so awesome. That paint application, I really, really like it when they keep using these super nice, bright silver colors. Like, I really, really like it. Anyways, over here, just a standard figure, this time with a brown tan shirt, green dark pants, and this little attachment to the side. Yeah, that's how the instructions told me to assemble it. It works. Anyways, enough about you. Move on to the next figure. Figure number 6. Yeah, this is the one who also comes with an excellent shotgun mode. But here's the difference. You see, this one has just a matte color. That's why it's not as shiny as compared to the super awesome shiny metallic color of that. So you see, depending on the color they use, their light refractments refract differently. I like it. So this one's a bit more of a matte, and sometimes you want a nice matte gray color. So this time the gray color here actually works. But so does it with this. I like them both. Still, I like this one better. I just really like shiny things a lot. I guess I'm like a turtle or a fish. Also right here, if you see, the figure comes with that backpack. So with the old-timey World War II telephone, which can swing, which you can also hang, and guess what? You don't have to be George Bush and hold it the upside down way. It actually makes it super easy. So when you assemble this, be sure to pay attention to what part of the rope to attach it to. You see, this part clearly doesn't have a rope attachment. If I take this off, you'll see exactly which side to attach it on. It will be the side with this little indentation. So point, point. Don't be George Bush holding the phone upside down. Be the one who assembles the phone correct way. Boom. And that's the way it's done. And of course, you can then attach it and give it to your figure, which you can use right here. Point, point. Let me just make sure I got it correct. Shit. I guess I'm George Bush. I forgot which way you're supposed to hold it. Ay, ay, ay. And Friendly Porcupine's George Bush right now. Well, anyways, enough of that. This is how it's done. You can hold it like this. I mean, from a distance it will look fine. I think that's what George Bush was thinking. From a distance it will look fine. Close enough, I guess. However, something that is not correct. Remember how Mega Construx always used to paint the eyes for the darker skin tone figures? Well, guess what? Now, they applied the same standard to all of the other figures. All of them don't get the 2-eye applications. It used to be at least the dark skin tone figures don't get it. But now it kind of makes him look like he doesn't have any eyes. But hey, at least it's not whole. So yay, we can be happy. Anyways, enough about you. Let's move on to the medic, which is the 7th figure. So yeah, the American side medic. And guess what? This is another figure with a different skin tone. You can see right here, different skin tone. So you get 2 of these figures in this type of skin tone. Also, look at that, blonde type of eyebrows, yellow eyebrows, making this figure a very unique one. They don't use that blonde color often, so when they do, I like it. As for the rifle, it's just a generic non-painted rifle. However, the medic, the helmet right here for the medic, I like it. They added that print over there. It's a very excellent print. It does the job. Also, pouch right here, holster revolver right there, a backpack right here with a canteen, all the things medics need. Plus, you get this little strap. So, remember in World War II, we are not supposed to shoot medics. But what if medics shoot other medics? Does the World War II rule count? Well, look at them, both of them have a blonde. Medic, they both stab each other. Oh no, both medics down. Now nobody is gonna get recovered. Quickly, send in the medic for the medic. No, not you, taxidermy doggy. No, you're not the medic. Anyway, speaking of dogs, here's a super cool thing that you can do with them. No, not lay them down like that. You can actually do this, which is the thing that they actually did on the cover. Yep. So, you're probably wondering, how do you do this? Guess what? The instructions actually does not say. Which is such a bummer. They really should have, because people really want to recreate that scene of the cover. You know, sometimes they really do. So here's how you do it. Essentially, you have this arm right here, you grip it like that. So you just slide it over like that. This is a very easy part to do. Just poink poink, just like that. As for the head mount right here, you just take it off and it's attached like that. So if you want to attach it back on, you just slide it on. It might be a little bit of a pain in the butt to slide it on, but you can do it. You have to push, push, because this part's a little bit difficult to get on there. But once you do, it looks very nice, as you've seen already. There we go. I got it on. Oh no, doggy, what happened to you? Doggy is going crazy, bouncing around. You can do this to the doggy. Come over here, doggy. Come on, let's go for a walk. Come on, doggy. You grab your doggy, you take your doggy toward there. And after take your doggy to war day, if you actually survived, you get a taxidermy doggy because doggy died. Oh no, boo hoo hoo hoo. But since this is Mega Construx, you can do crazy stuff like this. The doggy might have become you, and you might have become the doggy. Oh no. But remember, the head mold for this is a little bit tight. Well, you get all sorts of creepy abominations, which is actually kind of fitting with the World War II, you know? They've done weird German World War II crazy experiment stuff, so it might as well fit. I mean, zombies in German World War II go very well hand in hand, so it might as well. Anyway, speaking just about this figure alone, he gets an excellent revolver. So you get one with a matte color and you get one that's super silver. I like the diversity of revolvers. Plus, you also get a very nice coat that is dark green color with the appropriate coat parts right there and a print on the coat. So you get 2 stars right here, which are very, very tough. Also, there is a print on the helmet as well. Well, this is not a helmet, this is the commander hat. That's how the print looks like. It's a very excellent print. Anyways, moving on to figure number 9, which is the dog. So this is the dog on the American side. Yeah, it kind of looks a bit more like a wolf because of the super new head mold over here. Yeah, this is a new head mold. Also, for some reason, the dog up front looks very, very happy. With no eyes whatsoever, there's no paint application on the eyes. So, I guess it can kind of make him look a little bit creepy. Maybe creepy enough to be Resident Evil? I don't know, but maybe. Of course, the doggy has all of the articulation just like the regular doggies, but since this is a new mold, it's time to do a little comparison. So here is the official doggy. Wait, doggy official, why did you knock him out? So this is the previous one. So you had Riley over here, which you can use, but remember, Riley comes with this strap. What if you don't want the doggy to have this strap? Well, now you can swap it out for this type of head mold, which is very excellent, plus the different color scheme. I like it. As for the body and the feet, they're basically essentially the exact same. The little tail can move just like this one right here. Tail moves, which you can also let the figures sit on the tails. You know, figures being very happy, please feed me the Scooby snacks. Yes, I know Scooby is the only one who can have it, but I wanted to. I've been a very good doggy.
You get nothing!
Doggy can behave himself. Now remember, as long as you keep the taxidermy doggy away, you will get all of your Scooby snackies. Keep the taxidermy doggy away. It's right behind you, doggy. Anyways, you can see very carefully the teeth have actually been painted. And look at that. Remember, canines have canine teeth. And what's that over there? There's a tooth longer for the canine. Wow, such excellent detail. Legit, very good. Plus the mouth is slightly open. Yeah, that's part of the mold. And I like it. Anyways, enough about the doggy. Let's start talking about the Germans. We'll start off with the German doggy. Yes, you thought you were done with the doggies. Not yet. Because you get a second one. And this is an excellent color. You can see different color scheme. Same mold, but different color scheme. And this is a color scheme that works. This kind of looks a little bit more like a wolf. Well, actually, both of them look like wolves, so... yeah, both of them are excellent. However, this one kind of looks a little bit demonic. Look at that. The eyes are just pure black. Pure black darkness that eats at your soul. Yeah, it actually looks very creepy. But you know, maybe the Germans did some crazy shit and made the doggy see some shit, huh?
Are we the baddies?
You made the doggy start seeing the taxidermy doggy. Because here's the most scariest part of the taxidermy doggy. It's just 2 pieces. Ah! Yeah, that's the shit that you have to deal with when you buy knockoffs. Yep. And of course, just like with the other doggies, like this one who comes with those excellent armor platings, you can give the same things for this doggy as well. Yeah, here's the bummer. The body works well, but however, the head mold actually doesn't attach very well with this. Simply because the head mold difference, you can see, it's a little bit more thicker. So yeah, sadly, that's not going to be able to happen. Boo hoo hoo hoo, but hey, at least you can do this. Moving on to figure 11, for those keeping count, you can see, mwah, I love that excellent shine that they do. Mwah, for their sniper rifles, very good. I also like it that it's done in a nice black color with the silver. This is actually one of those rifles that can actually be used for modern stuff. It kind of has that modern aesthetic. It's really, really good. I like it. And of course, you can do this. However, of course, with these sniper rifles, you know, it's kind of a bit difficult to get them to look through the scope to actually snipe. I mean, you can do that. Kind of, I guess, kind of works, but it's not really like super close. I mean, you can also do this. So, yeah. Unfortunately, it's just a bit difficult to do it, but it's just with this mold. So, boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Anyways, you get this excellent coat, which is done in the Seal Diver Speckle color. And the helmet right here is just the gray color, so you can universally change it for any other figures right here. Also, you can see right here, he comes with the light gray whitish hair color. Excellent hair color. And of course, all of these helmets are interchangeable, just in case you are wondering. Anyways, enough of you. Here's the base plate. All of these German ones, they get this type of base plate to contrast from the brown of the Americans. Moving on to figure number 12, another excellent sniper rifle with the excellent silver color. And this one is just brown. This is not the baby poo-poo brown. This is the nice dark chocolate brown. The same one used for this base plate right over here. That's an excellent zoom in of the weapon. Anyways, as for the figures, look at this. With this figure, look what's super unique about him. We actually got those World War II German pouches that are angled. Angled, yeah. That's what makes specifically the Mega Construx more interesting than the knockoff counterpart. Yeah, because you're actually able to attach them angled. However, there is a downside with these little pouches. Let me zoom in closer. You can see right here, this is how you take them off, and this is how you attach them. So yeah, you're probably wondering, hey, that's some weird attachment. Well, guess what? You can't attach it forward straight. You can try, but it's not going to happen. You either have to choose a slant. So that is super cool that you get the slanted. However, it's also a bummer because what if you wanted to face forward? Well, guess what? That's actually what knockoff ones are for. So this one right here is a knockoff one. Yeah, you can see roughly about the same. And here's the super cool part. You can attach it forward. Boom! Check that out. Now you have a forward facing one. And on the knockoff, you can give him an angled one if you have the official Mega Blocks. So both of them are very useful. So with this little cool feature, I think it makes both of them about just as good. They're just different. Personally, I would use both of them. And of course with this figure, if we go to the back, he gets an excellent backpack, he gets that type of belt, that dark shaded color, and of course the World War II German helmet, in just a nice solid gray color. Moving on, figure number 13, which is the Capitan, or the World War II German commander, their leader, who comes with excellently painted buttons. Look at those, very nice golden painted buttons. Let me do a little bit of a zoom in, so you can see just how well they were painted. Yeah. Well, maybe just a little tiny smudge over there, but overall this is really good, especially on this side. This is like perfect, near perfect over here, on this side. Over here, very close, just this one. Well, okay, and this one. But yeah, for them to do such an excellent paint application on a mass scale, this is a very good one. Plus, this figure right here comes with the white hair. Excellent, yay! Also, here's the print this one has. So you get that type of print. Such an excellent print on the hat mold. Very, very good.
Very, very good.
Also, the nice solid gray color. It's also a very good color for the coat. Moving on to the back. Yeah, there's no little peg to attach it through, so you just hang it like that. Also kinda makes him look like he has a big butt. Well, anyways. Moving on to figure number 14. Yeah, so essentially this is like an awesome, cool World War II German pilot. Yeah. That's one of the good reasons to get this set. You get a World War II German pilot. Coming with this excellent sniper rifle. Nice chocolate brown color, this time with a gunmetal speckled. And just look at that, such an excellent color. Also, this figure comes with an excellent canteen. You know, to drink on the job. Okay, I'm done. Yes, but you get brown boots over here. Look at this. Another thing that you might have not noticed about these figures, but their gloves are actually hand molds. What? Are Mega Construx learning from the knockoffs? That is so bizarre. Aren't these supposed to be glove molds? like the American soldier that is also World War II. Why did they do this? Why did they just do the hand mold but painted black color? Why the inconsistency? They always done the gloves like this, but now they do the gloves like this. What is the reason for it? These are just hand molds painted black color, and not glove molds. There's no indication that these are glove molds, unless they're like the super nice stretchy medic glove molds that are just painted black. Yeah, what happened to these molds? I don't know. Is Mega Construx being lazy, or is this just a design choice? Well, you tell me, you post in the comment section how you feel. Yay, nay, it's up to you. I guess it's a personal preference, but to me, I would have just preferred them to be glove molds instead. Especially when they have this glove mold that they've used for World War II. Anyways, as for the helmet over here, the head mold, you can see, wow! So this is a blonde pilot. He has the blonde yellow colored eyebrows. Very cool. Plus, look at this. You can see right here, the little goggles right here are actually painted pretty well. Well, except for this part. They kind of missed the mark right here with the paint application. The darker part, yeah, kind of skewed over there. But for the around part, it's really nice that they actually kind of tried to paint it around. So to really make it feel like it's a good figure. Yeah, overall, this is an excellent figure. Anyways, moving on. Here's figure number 15, who comes with this rifle. Yeah, this is a pretty standard color that they have already done, but this is an excellent color for your rifles. Anyways, zooming into this figure, you can see more World War II pouches, and this one is a bit more of the classical German soldier. So this is like the standard German soldier that you would actually want to mess up on. I really wish they included more of these standard German soldiers rather than including the crazy amount of German medics, you know, sergeants, the pilots and other stuff. They're really nice, but I kind of wish this was more reserved for like trooper building packs. I wish they had more of these type of figures in the set. That's actually something knockoffs have actually done right. Knockoffs, they gave you essentially 8 of the exact same figures, just different facial paints on each one. So yeah, in a way, that's how knockoffs are better. But Mega Construx is better in what ways? Well, in a way, some of their colors are also better. They do interesting colors for all of their figures. So you get like Seal Diver blue, you get this type of gray, you also get dark colors into the German figures. Yeah, the knockoffs is just all solid gray colors. So if you like your German figures to be more diverse, go with the Mega Construx. If you like your German figures to be more uniform, well then go with the knockoffs. However, the sad part, both of these figures are not very compatible. Yeah, if you're wondering, watch the German review. Anyways, now here's something cool. So apparently I thought this was a completely new backpack mold from the knockoffs. But no, Mega Construx was first and they knocked this mold off from Mega Construx. And you can see, this is what they left behind in the mold. Mega Construx actually has a little bit of folds and everything in there. You can see a little folds. Here is just a solid no fold mold. No fold mold. That sounds funny. But anyways, yeah, there's no folding on the knockoff ones. The official Mega Construx one is clearly much better, is clearly the superior product. But yeah, this backpack mold as it is, I like it and I don't. I like it because it looks very nice, but I don't like it because you can't attach anything else to it. So, yay and nay at the same time. Also, why weren't there these type of iconic weapons included? Like this German weapon right here and this German submachine gun. The German pistol and the German submachine gun. Why doesn't Mega Construx make them happen? Why is it that the knockoffs have to make it happen? Most of these figures right here on the German side, most of the figures on the German side just have snipers and rifles. What about these? Legit, why weren't they included? Also, what happened to the Thompsons on the American side? Why weren't they included? They have them all. I don't know why they didn't include them. Oh well. But they really needed to include these weapons, specifically these ones. Like, this is what's going to make the Germans very iconic, you know? Mega Construx, if you're listening and watching this video, learn from the knockoffs. Just like how you learn with these figures right here with this, learn to make this happen too. And what's this? Look, they also have an attachment point. Now, you know what'd be crazy? Imagine if Mega Bloks actually took this mold from the knockoffs and this mold, but made it better. That's what I would love. Oh, and also, before I forget, if you guys want me to do a comparison video of the knockoff Germans versus the official Germans, let me know in the comment section down below. Anyways, moving on, the Medic, figure number 16, for those who are keeping count. Yeah, this is the German Medic, who also comes with the blonde hair color. Excellent color. Also, moving on over here, you can see that's the rifle he has. I wish it was painted like the rest, but you know, I guess not every single rifle can be painted. I mean, they've already painted a lot of rifles. Moving on, you can also see the Medic right here has the armband painted, just like the American one. I like it. I really like the consistency. Also, on the German Medic, you see the German Medic has the big plus sign. So, Medic logo over here, Medic logo over there, but they're different Medic logos. And that's something I can really appreciate. Also, another thing right here, you get this little pouch. It doesn't come with any logos, but that's okay. It doesn't need to. The pouch right here, of course, is a thicker rubber, one of the difference between the knockoffs and the official ones. Anyways, moving this aside, you can see, look at that interesting pouch that they've done. Yeah, this is a new mold that I have not seen yet. So, it's very nice that Mega Construx is introducing this type of cool mold. I really like the way it attaches. And you can of course attach it, detach it, it works very nicely. It's a really good mold. Anyways, moving on to the next figure. Figure number 17, which is like the second-in-chief for the German commander. So yeah, this is like the second German commander, who also comes with blonde hair color. Excellent choice. Which you can also use just for civilians if you like. Yeah, he comes with the Seal Diver colored coat, black pants over there, all of course with the consistent German scheme color. And of course this rifle right here, very awesome. So you get this one in black color with the silver paints. So to make it super cool, all of these guns get this color scheme. So you get the shotgun, this rifle, and this rifle in that color scheme. I only wish the Thompson was also on that color scheme too. Anyways, moving on, he gets that pouch as well, and he also gets that excellent print on the hat mold right there. A very good print, and I also like the shininess of it. It's very good. And of course, you also get a brown version of that backpack. And here, just comparing the two different colors. And last but certainly not least, I saved the best figure, which is the awesome German flamethrower guy. Yes, this is absolutely a thing. Look at that. That is super duper cool. So that's how they build the flamethrower piece right there. Remember how I said in the care package, you get this flamethrower piece? So if you wanted to just have a regular flamethrower, you can. But Mega Construx has built this piece. So you can see this piece right here, it's a bit difficult to attach to the thicker one, so you have to keep pushing. And eventually you get it in right here. So yay, that's good. But it's much more easier to attach this rubber piece to that little smaller hole right there. Anyways, as for the build goes, I actually think it's a very good build. If done very well, it's long and it's pretty accurate to the official one. Well, not the official, the real thing, in real life. Plus also, look at that. Like damn, that looks awesome. Damn, he made your whole screen on fire. It looks really good. As for the fire piece, it's mainly just a yellow color. There's a little bit tip of orange over there, but not much. Which is kind of a bummer. I was expecting more of an orange flamethrower, but the nice yellow color is also good too. Plus, it also looks like Goliath's urine or something. Yeah, or Godzilla's urine. Psst, or urine droplets. Yeah, now you're never gonna get these urine Cheetos out of your mind. You're welcome. Anyways, as for the figure over here, you can see excellent head molds. I really like it that they're using this type of head mold. And yes, you get this head mold, and head mold all in one. Because of course you can take them apart and swap it out for another one. So if you want this one to be a gas mask medic, there you go, you can make that happen. Check it out. And there you go. You see, this is a super crazy soldier. Because everyone's gonna be looking at him, wait, he's the medic. It's very wrong to shoot medics. And then you parents your life, like damn. This guy is very smart. He just puts on medic helmet and tricks everyone. And then the actual medic is going to be like, hey, you stole my thing, screw you. Even though we are on the same team, you can no longer be my friend. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, anyways, enough playtime, let's actually continue reviewing. And of course, if you're wondering how the switcheroo would work, this is essentially how it works. You take this piece off right here, you're left with this. Now you just attach this part right here, boink, and there you go. Now you have this piece. Take off the fire piece, put it in here, boink, and now you have it. So you can have this version of flamethrower or that version of flamethrower. Of course, this one is more accurate to the German side, but if you want the Americans to have the flamethrower, well, now the Americans can have the flamethrower. Ha ha ha. Okay, anyways, my comrades, on to the final judgment. Everybody, we're going to have to be a little bit quiet for this part, simply because it's 3 a.m. Yeah, I'm staying up to finish this review just for you guys, because you guys want this review out as fast as I can possibly make it, and that's what I'm doing today. So if you enjoy my efforts, if you appreciate my efforts, leave this video a like and hit the subscribe button. It would mean so much to me, and it's an excellent way to say thank you for all my efforts. Anyways, without further ado, let the final judgment begin! I know it sounds stupid when you have to whisper, but I ain't got the choice because it's like 3 in the fucking morning. For the aesthetics, I give this set a 9 out of 10. A lot of these figures, such excellent paint applications. For a lot of them, almost all of the weapons have paint applications, aside from like 2. Yeah, that's effort. That's what I call effort. On top of that, a lot of these figures also have yellow blonde hair color, different skin tones. All of it adds on to the aesthetics. How about the excellent medic prints right here, pum pum, and on the German one too? How about the dogs? They use the new head mold instead of reusing the same Riley, which would be very weird if he had that gear. They actually use this one, which is more appropriate for World War II. On top of that, how about the aesthetics of the flamethrower? That's done very well. How about this turret right here? Also done very well. There's so many things that are like, wow. However, the only annoying part is none of the figures have the second eye application that they used to have. But at least none of them have hold eyes. So if you really hate how these figures have one eye application, well then that's the only bummer this set has in terms of aesthetics. For the playability, I give this set a 9 out of 10. Simply because you get a lot of figures, and on top of that, you get both the good guys and the bad guys. You know, you get 2 factions that fight each other. And on top of that, you get 18 figures. Because if you count both of these doggies as figures, so 16 plus 2 doggies equal 18 figures. And on top of that, they also included a buildable structure right here on the German side, and a buildable structure right here for the American side. On top of that, they included a turret and a care package to store your things in there, plus an awesome flamethrower guy, a lot of very unique figures. I mean, each one very unique and customizable, since they're not all just one flat solid color like the knockoff Germans, which are over here. See, they're all flat solid color. These ones have a little bit of color differentiation, which I guess is up to you. Do you like your Germans being more diverse, or do you like your Germans being all one uniform color? Both of them, I say, have their playability points. For the value, I give this set a 9 out of 10. You get a crap ton of figures! And you know how Mega Construx sells each figure for like $5 separately, right? So, if every single figure cost here $5, right? That means this set would retail for $80, but it retails for $40. That would mean that every single figure here is roughly about $2.50. Now, do you think that's a fair price for a figure? $2.50, especially with some of them having very excellent paint applications. Like this medic, the German medic, and that medic can actually fit as $5 figures that are sold separately. And also, especially this World War II German flamethrower guy, a very good one. So I say the value just alone with the figures is very good. But on top of that, they throw in a terrain, a care package, let me repeat that again, a fucking care package, And on top of that, they also include a turn, they include another terrain with 3 sandbaggies, 2 valuable doggies. Like, what's there not to love about that set? Oh, and also, every single figure has a figure stand. Something Zuan you can learn. Yeah, these German knockoffs don't have figure stands, but these ones, these Mega Construx ones, the official ones do. And they're color coded, making it even more valuable. And last but not least, that brings us to the build, which I give an 8 out of 10. I really like the build of this structure. I really like the build of the fling grenades that you can throw right there. They're very good. However, I don't really like the build of this much. The little sandbags and everything. Unfortunately, it's just a little bit too loose. Like this part right here, I mean, it sticks, it does the job, you can even drop it and it won't fall, but for my personal liking, I don't like it, it's a little bit loose, and plus, this doesn't stretch as tight, it just kinda sits there, because of the way it's built. Yeah, that's the only complaint I have seriously with the build, other than this thing cannot spin, which really fucking sucks, but, I mean, it is what it is, it kinda takes it away from the playability a little bit. I would have gave the playability a 10 out of 10, but just because of that. Yeah, but overall, for what they have built, also, on top of that, the dogs already pre-built, so you don't have to build them, and the figures were pretty easy to assemble. There wasn't much assembly, especially when you compare to the old days. If you're wondering how that was, watch this video right here. And that brings us to the final score, which I give an 8.75 out of 10. It's a B+. I really wanted to give this set an A, but there's just some things here were just eh. However, I am going to give this set a must-buy. Why? Well, very simple, very valuable. It's an excellent way to build your trooper pack. So it's a must-buy specifically for people who really like World War II Call of Duty, or just World War II in general. If you really like this and you want quality figures, this is an awesome set to play with, or to set up all sorts of dioramas to play and display. The only thing I would say I really wish they included more of was just generic German soldiers, because you only get like 1, 2, 3 essentially. Here, at least with the Americans, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 that can be just used generic. Oh, 5 generic American soldiers. We get enough generic American soldiers, but I wish there were more generic German soldiers. I mean, I really like the diversity. You get a pilot, you get a medic, you get a captain, you get a flamethrower guy. Like, there's a lot of diversity in the second captain. I just wish they were a bit more, like, trooper building. The only reason I'm saying this is because the German figures in general, they're pretty rare to get. The only other way to get the Germans is from that other trooper pack, which came before. And unfortunately, that set's really hard to find these days. But thankfully, this set right here is roughly about $40, at least last time I checked on Amazon. If you're wondering, check out this video right here. Oh, and of course, if you wanted to buy this set yourself, check the affiliate link in the description below. If you're wondering what affiliate links are, essentially when you purchase through an affiliate link, I get commission. But it's at no cost to you, no extra cost to you. It's a very great way to support the channel without having to pay anything extra. And what does this channel support mean? Well, it essentially means I can buy more awesome sets to review, like this one. Of course though, it is still not that much, but every single little bit helps. Still, a lot of the sets that I buy come out of my pocket, but it really does help. Well, my comrades, I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. I put in a lot of effort, as you can tell, because I have to whisper at 3 fucking AM. If you've enjoyed the effort that I put in this video, if you think I deserve the like and the subscribe, be sure to hit those buttons there and ring the notification bell, so that way you don't miss out on the awesome cool videos that I got in store for you. Other than that, my comrades, have an excellent day, and I'll see you in the next video, or the next review. And since you sticked around this far, I don't have any funny part for you, but I have some very awesome epic photos that I took off of this diorama. So I hope you enjoyed, my comrades. Here are 2 very excellent videos that you can watch. Especially be sure to check out the German World War II knockoff review, so you kind of get an idea of how the knockoffs compare to the official one.